Hello there, fellow fans of Hollow Knight. What an exciting day! The first Silksong mention in a major presentation in years. We got a few seconds of new footage, a potential release window, and different logos, new key art, and new screenshots. Actual news for once. Of course, I am still very much hoping for updates directly from Team Cherry over the next few months, or if we're really lucky, maybe there'll be a Silksong segment in the Nintendo Treehouse live streams taking place over the next 2 days. Just to set the expectations early, I definitely want to analyze the footage properly in another video and spend more time on it. For this video, let's take a look at the new assets that were sent around in the press kit after today's Switch 2 reveal stream. And yes, I am absolutely kicking myself for missing the email until just now, otherwise I'd have posted them earlier in the day. It's also worth mentioning that the Silksong press kit available on the official website hasn't been updated yet with all these new images, but hoping to see that change sooner rather than later. And yeah, I don't really know how I managed to get on the list for the press kit, but thank you, Nintendo! Let's start with the most minor change, the logo. It's very subtle, but I overlaid the old logo over the new one that we received today, and they have changed the thickness of the letters on just the line that reads Hollow Knight. Like I said, very minor, but it does mean that they did send out different logos with this new press kit. Here's where it gets interesting though. The 4K logos from the Silksong website press kit are dated May 24th, 2022, but the logos we received today go all the way back to 2020, and we're looking at the date taken data specifically because in modern versions of Windows, the created date tends to be the date the image was downloaded, and all of the ones in today's press kit are dated 6th of March 2025, so presumably that's when Nintendo received them. Okay, let's not waste too much time on the logo, I just thought that was interesting. We also got a new key art image that I don't believe we've seen before. Hornet looks a bit more cartoony than she is in my head, but it's still cool. Very similar style to what we've seen before in that all of those types of images seem to be in front of lava. They also included the iconic key art that we've seen before, but this one's dated the 17th of February 2025. Before you ask, the new key art doesn't seem to have a date for some reason. I don't know if there's anything else that I can use to check that. Moving on to the new in-game screenshots, I'd love to begin with this one that looks like a boss fight in, well, we don't have a confirmed name for that area, but Lake of Fire and Bone Forest have previously been mentioned. I like this one because we kinda have a comparison. We have the version that's been in the Silksong website press kit all of these years, it's also on Steam and the other storefronts, and today we got a new shot of that fight. I really like the old version, but oh my god, the detail on the new one, so much more going on the walls. There's a lot more white and a lot of wobbly lines. Like, a lot more than the older image, which is a bit confusing if you ask me. It would be cool if this was an effect from looking through all that heat given off by the lava. Otherwise, I'm not sure. It looks very hand-drawn and not as polished otherwise. Let me know what you think might be the reason in the comments. Like, wouldn't it be really funny if it just got delayed so long because they wanted to add heat physics or something? I was also thinking that maybe this is an older screenshot, but we've only just seen this new HUD with today's updates. Speaking of the HUD, we still have the usual health masks and the spoolie showing how much thread we have, but now they've added what I presume is what abilities or tools we currently have equipped. The new screenshots all have more masks, so maybe this Hornet has explored more of the game, and it also has a very different looking cog design compared to before. I did wonder if this was maybe our first glimpse at the Silk Soul version, or perhaps a different way to play entirely. At this point, it's too difficult to judge. Moving on to screenshot 1, I'm just going by the names of the files, which I presume is in the Citadel area, don't quote me on that. We see that logo on the enemies' heads a lot, we've seen that on so much previous footage. Of course, we have a bell, which they do feature throughout most of the footage as well. Kingdom of Silksong, remember, and I did do a whole video on what the bells might signify. Screenshot 2 is from the Coral Forest. One of the previous trailers did show Hornet traveling upwards in this kind of like jet stream, again with the new HUD. Very excited to see more of this area, I just love the colours. I'm wondering what that white icon is in the middle. I do wonder if that means, oh, an ability to go up these streams like that, but I don't know, just speculating. The final screenshot is from Moss Grotto, the starting area in Silksong, so it makes sense that we're back to less health masks. And I did note that the cogs are now gone, so maybe, I don't know what they mean. I need to remind myself of everything we know so far. Very cool design with the bones. Is that a spine maybe? God, I can't can't wait to play this myself. Just a quick video for today. I need a lot more time to digest everything, but I'm excited, I'm hopeful, I'm still absolutely gobsmacked the cake wasn't a lie, but I'm happy either way. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.